Hey guys, welcome back. This is the review video that I've been meaning to put up for a while, but I wanted to get more content, so I have 14 different things to go over with you guys. I'll start off with Stranger Things Season 4, Volume 1. I watched all 7 episodes over the last, not quite a week, but anyway. I enjoyed it overall. I got a few theories on what's going to happen in Volume 2 and then Season 5, but I'm not going to get into that with you if you guys haven't watched it yet. So if you guys haven't watched it yet, check it out. I had a few issues with Netflix as far as buffering goes, but it was okay toward the end there. So alright, without that out of the way, I'm going to start with the DVDs first. I have 4 here. First up is a Walmart special called Horror High. This is put out by ITN Distribution. This was made in 2021 by an AVP class out of Dubisky. I'm not sure where that is. I did not research that. 108 minutes. It didn't seem like 108 minutes. It did not drag at all. You can tell this is done by, I don't want to say kids, because there's quite a few adults in this film as well. Their acting was pretty good. I enjoyed that. The practical effects were pretty cool too. There's not a lot of blood in here, and there's a little twist at the end, but yeah, I definitely recommend Horror High. There's also another name for it, because I looked it up on IMDb and it came up as something else. It's gonna bother me. I don't remember, but if you guys look it up, definitely check this one out. Horror High. Like I said, you can find it at Walmart for $9.96. This one I just watched today. I picked this up at a Salvation Army for like $2, somewhere around there. This is a burn-on-demand disc. Looks like they took it right off of TV, like an old VHS dub. So the quality wasn't very good, but I enjoyed the movie overall. It is called A Cry for Help, the Tracy Thurman story. This is based on a true story about this woman, Tracy Thurman, played by Nancy McKeon. She meets this guy when she's a hotel worker, and they become very friendly with each other, and then they start dating, and then they get married, and then he becomes very abusive and pretty much almost kills her, and then she finally gets him behind bars. There's a lot of stuff before that happens, but then she brings the police department on trial because they were very ineffective with taking care of her husband, or ex-husbands. She had a restraining order against him, and obviously they didn't listen to her, and yeah, so this is a TV movie. I'm not sure what channel it was on, but it's definitely kind of like a Lifetime movie, but a little bit more brutal. But I highly recommend this if you guys check it out. Up next, I tried watching this, but I think I either lost interest or fell asleep. This is a double feature, but I only watched one of them. I watched Death by Dialogue. It's kind of like animated, a little bit animated, a little bit not. I don't really remember it overall, so I had to go back and watch it again. But it's from 1988, and this is a Frolic Pictures burn-on-demand double feature. I put in a new case because it was the other case I had was broken. It says a guy and 4 of his friends visit his crippled uncle, a taxidermist who lives with his housekeeper next to a movie set. Pretty soon people start being killed. What I remember of it, I thought it was okay, but I could go back and watch it again. Finally, I got this one off eBay. This is America's Deadliest Home Video from 1991. This stars Danny Bonaducci, Mick Weinhoff, Melina Williams, and Melora Walters. Basically, this is about a guy who he likes to film everything. He films his I gotta really think of it for a minute here. He's a home video enthusiast who decides to ditch his unfaithful wife because he catches her cheating on her with another guy. He takes his camcorder on the road. He witnesses these three criminals throwing their car over the cliff, I believe, and then they catch him doing it, so they take him hostage, and then they go on an adventure where he has to videotape everything that they do. It's not a bad movie. I thought it was pretty decent for a shot on video type thing, but if you guys don't like shot on video, I don't recommend it to you. That's it for the DVDs. Now for the Blu-rays. I watched most of this one, and I did fall asleep toward the end, but I thought it was pretty good from what I saw. I'm talking about Body Parts here from 1991. This is a Scream Factory release and Paramount release, starring Jeff Fahey along with Brad Dourif, directed by Eric Red. This is about Jeff Fahey's character. He's a criminal psychologist who loses an arm in nearly his life in a grisly car accident. The car accident scene is pretty gnarly, so I definitely recommend you check that out. A daring medical operation follows, in which a donor's arm is successfully grafted onto Bill's body. But after the operation, the arm starts to take on a violent life of its own, striking out against Bill's wife and children. Yeah, those scenes are hard to watch. Consumed by fears about his dangerous behavior, Bill is driven to learn that the donor's identity and makes a horrifying discovery that delivers him into the world of imaginable terror. Pretty good movie. I definitely recommend that one. I finally got around to watching Antlers here. This is a Scott Cooper film. This is put out by 20th Century Fox, aka Disney. This is 99 minutes. I enjoyed it for what it was. I feel like the effects of the creature. The only thing is, you don't really know why this thing is doing what it's doing. It's really, in backstory, there hardly is any, from what I remember anyway. It says it ties a horrifying ancient terror to the modern plagues of poverty, addiction, and environmental devastation brought on by insatiable human greed. So I guess that's a figurative type thing. But yeah, I liked Antlers for what it was. Family movie time here, but I watched it by myself. The Addams Family. This is the animated film from 2019, directed by Conrad Vernon and Greg Tiernan, with a bunch of voice talent. You got Oscar Isaac, Charlize Theron, Chloe Grace Moretz, Finn Wolford, Nick Kroll, Snoop Dogg's in here as well, Bette Midler, and Allison Janney. So great voice talents here. You gotta love the Addams Family. Of course, I always started when I think of Addams Family, I think of the original series from the 60s, and then of course the 90s films with Raul Julia and Angelica Houston. So that's a cool thing to watch with the family. I usually don't share that often here because I'm usually like a horror drama comedy guy. So next up is a pretty decent film here called One Must Fall. This is a Gravitas Ventures release from 2018. This is about a crime scene cleanup crew. They're on a job that turns deadly when the killer never left the scene of the crime. Again, I remember most of this movie, I just don't remember the ending. I think I fell asleep toward the end again. I do that a lot. But yeah, very, very decent film. The next two are from Amazon. These are all both on-demand discs. I believe they're put out by different distributors. Yep. First one here. This is a fun one called Barry. This is about a killer stuffed animal bear. Okay, so it is a little cheesy, I'll tell you that, but I thought it was kind of fun. Synopsis here is, in an effort to cheer up recently divorced Chloe, her best friend Sam, played by Felissa Rose, gives her a giant teddy bear named Barry. As Chloe confides her wishes to Barry, people close to her go missing or worse. Has Chloe become a killer? Is it Steven, the restaurateur who seems jealous of her recent dates, or could it be Barry? Yeah, this movie's so crazy. It's so funny though. Yeah, I recommend it for a one-time watch. I don't know if I might watch it one more time before I decide to keep it or not, but I thought it was funny for what it was. This also stars Vernon Wells. His character is a very small role in here, but... Alright, this one I gotta go back and watch. This one I definitely fell asleep toward like the middle of the film. The concept of this movie is pretty cool. It is kind of killer concept. Who put this out? This is directed by Glenn Payne, released in 2021. This is put out by Indie Rights Movies. I'm not totally familiar with that line. Mark is at first reluctant when aspiring producer Seth and writer Holly want him to help them make a movie about a local serial killer. After all, they might figure out that he is the killer, but figures it could be interesting. However, when rivalries, crushes, and outside influences begin to cloud his mind, it's harder to tell if he is in his own story or theirs. And who knows what direction the story will go in next. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch this again. A lot of this is improv from what I remember on here too, because it says improvisation by the three lead characters in this film, so one of them being the director. So I remember it being okay, but I gotta go back and watch it again. Okay, this movie gets really bad reviews, but I thought it wasn't that bad. So we have Strawberry Estates here. This is put up by SRS Cinema. The original movie was released in 1999. This is directed by the owner of SRS Cinema, Ron, what was his last name? Bonk? Yeah, Ron Bonk. Yeah, so basically this is about a professor, his students and a disturbed psychic lock themselves in a haunted building known as Strawberry Estates, and they come across supernatural occurrences, and they think it's one thing and it's actually another, and they shouldn't have gone there in the first place, and a lot of people die, and it's very low budget, very somewhat shot on video on here, but some of the acting was actually pretty good. A lot of it's bad, but some of it's good, so I thought it was alright. I'm glad I only paid like, I don't think this was on sale for like, I don't even remember how much I paid for it. I know I wasn't full price. I want to say it was like 10 bucks for this. It was alright. Alright, I didn't watch all of these. I got 2 TV series here to go over. I did not watch all of them, all the episodes, but I watched quite a bit of Ghost Rider. This is a TV show from the early 90s. It ran pretty long. It ran longer than I thought it did. And then they brought it back later on, and then they brought it there. There's actually a newer one on, I forget what streaming service they're doing this one on now. Amazon? I don't remember. Anyway, this is the original 90s television series. Yeah, brought back really good memories of when I used to watch this all the time on public broadcasting. This was put up by Sloppy Second Sales. It's a 2-disc set. I think this was 3 seasons worth. I'm up to I'm almost done with the first disc, but yeah, there's 2 discs here. No inside artwork, but it's pretty good quality. I have no complaints about the quality of this. And then lastly, I watched I think 2 episodes of So Weird, which is an old Disney television show from 1999, I believe. I want to say. This is all on just 1 disc, but I liked what I saw so far. But like I said, I've only watched a couple episodes, so I gotta finish that. But that's everything I have for you for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my reviews. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any of these, if you're interested in seeing them. And I will catch you guys. I got another, like I said earlier today, because I just did another one this morning. I have a couple things I need to do. I got another Blu-ray haul I need to show off. Still got the giveaway to the guest. I didn't forget about it. I read all the comments. I'm gonna choose one and I will announce the winner in my next video. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Here is my small movie review stack. Yeah, I hate when they put the spines wrong when they print the artwork out. It's really annoying, but what can we do? So that is it, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys probably in a few days. Bye.